people want to call any group Flat Earth Society 2.0, then they have to define Flat Earth Society 1.0. Because Flat Earth Society 1.0 is a long, long time ago. It's not the Flat Earth Society that you see as a website these days. That's a completely different group that were set up. Yeah, the original Flat Earth Society were basically just a Christian group who looked into physics and whatever, geometry. That's the original Flat Earth Society. So are we Flat Earth Society 2.0? I suppose you could say that if you take the original, real Flat Earth Society into account. But there's other
talking about Charles Lawson, Brian?
Sorry?
We're talking about that guy, Charles Lawson, or I'm sorry, my mic's not working?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian, you're talking about Charles Lawson, or what's that guy's name? The guy from the 80s that's on Jose Meza's channel doing the thing on the TV show back in like 1985. You talking about that guy?
That voice, hold on, Brian. That voice sounds heavily familiar.
Like
it should Quantum Eraser.
Say again.
It should Quantum Eraser. This is the executive officer of the Red October. How you doing, man?
Yeah, that's right. That's who I thought it was, man. Good to see you again.
Hey, welcome to the end of the world.
Yeah. A lot of people are telling me about that, yeah. Sorry, Brian, I interrupted you. He asked you a question. Sorry, I really interrupted you. I'm a worm.
No, it's fine. It's your show. I just do what you tell me to do. No, well, I'm speaking more. I know you're talking about Charles K. Johnson. Well, Charles K. Johnson and the man Samuel Shenton that came just before Charles K. Johnson. I'm going back into the 1800s, way back into Lady Jane, Samuel Roboth, and people like that, who were the flat earthers back then. They were the first group that I'm aware of back at that time. Those people from back at that era to come out and say, look, this is wrong. And then after that, you have the likes of Samuel Shenton and Charles K. Johnson. So technically, we're Flat Earth Society 3. Although Samuel Shenton called his organization the International Flat Earth Research Society. But basically, we're 3.0. And that includes everyone that's in this at the moment, really. Not just our FED group or something. It's everybody is part of Flat Earth 3.0. So you can't point the finger at me and say, you're Flat Earth Society, whatever. Because if you're involved in this, then so are you. If you're on the flat side, if you understand.
That goes for the Globers too. Yeah, the Globers are also the reason why Flat Earthers have their platform, and the Flat Earthers are why Globers have their platform. They actually help out each other just like Republicans and Democrats, because it's actually part of the same lie in many ways.
Well, I can't speak on that. I can only speak from my own place.
I can think in history, Brian, where people reclaim a word.
Adam, you little stinker, you. What was the word, Adam? I want the full phrase, not the single word. The full phrase.
I've no desire to repeat it. It's more important as to ask why. Do we need to reclaim anything? Yeah. What are we here for? To reclaim words or to reaffirm whether we could prove things?
I'm sorry, is that rhetorical?
No, not really. What are we here for? You know, what's the standard for?
Well, I'll give you the answer right now. You're here to argue about the definitions for the rest of your life. That's it. You're just going to argue about definitions. Nothing else matters. And that's it. You're done. And then Eddie Bravo will say, look into it. And that's it.
Seems so a path I would loathe to follow. But yeah.
It's Groundhog Day in most of these places. Why do you think QE is so pissed off all the time? Because the boat hasn't left the island.
It's because all the good shit, all the good debate happens when he's got to get up before breakfast. That's why he's so angry all the time.
I am not. Because that's not true. I am not angry all the time. That is a mischaracterization.
99.
No, that's exactly why you're doing these more considered appraisals later on in the evening when your blood sugar level.
Can I redirect? Can I correct myself?
It's more of a quality observation rather than quantitative. You know?
Go ahead, correct.
No,
Go ahead.
We're talking
Okay.
total correlation here between his blood sugars and his mood.
Yeah, there's a definite cause and effect relationship there, not correlation. Go ahead. You can go ahead and reword what you said.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, we don't really need to worry about the definitions. I see a lot of people talking about definitions, but there's just not a lot of, cowbell, as you say. I think that's what you're looking for. QE would actually, I'm sorry, let me redirect that. QE and his frustrations with the lore of Sodom and Gomorrah. You can take people out of Sodom and Gomorrah, but you can't take the Sodom and Gomorrah out of the people. Sorry, Flat Earth. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
There's the super chats.
Adam, can you take care of the super chats? Betty had to leave.
I can. The first one, Unitox Femo, £2 super chat. When I grow up, I will work on improving my IQ. Thanks, Unitox. Second one, Canadian dollars. Godzilla 37. Shout out to EXO.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Just
Baruk Hashem. Thanks, Godzilla.
Yeah. That's EXO.
There's nothing wrong with Canadian dollars.
No,
I
there
didn't
isn't.
know that. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking you have to qualify it when it's got a dollar sign.
You don't have
pound
to.
Sign.
Adam, you don't have to worry about the amount. Just shout out the who it is in the super chat. The amount doesn't matter.
Yeah, Adam, I need you to announce the first guy again. I didn't understand.
Somebody
what you
puts
said.
1 Bitcoin in. Is it not worth mentioning that?
If it's like outrageous, out of reason, then I would suppose. But everything within reason is just announce the super chat. It'll be fine.
Yeah, if it's
want Adam
normie, it fits. Go ahead.
I want Adam to mention the guy's name on the first super chat.
It's Unitox
on the
Femo.
top. Thank you.
Unitox Femo. Yeah.
Or
Una.
AKA Sasha.
Sasha's easier, isn't it?
Sasha came in earlier and his mic was roboting real bad. I think there's a case of roboting today in Discord for some reason. There's been a lot of people that have been having that problem.
Turning down the bitrate fixes it, or can fix it.
Thanks, Righteous.
Right.
I think there was a
cause and effect relationship, Righteous, or probability.
I think there was a question asked previously. Why are we out here? I think that's a personal question that everyone has to answer for themselves. Somebody asked that
I'll
question.
go first, QE. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. You gonna go first?
Yeah, okay, ready. Oh, can I change my mind? I want to go last. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to change my mind last.
Just kidding. You know what? I've waited to be here for 2 years. I'll wait 5 more minutes. Take your time.
It's really simple for me. You already know I've mentioned it many times. I got tired of being lied to. Right? First, I found it disrespectful to be just blatantly lie. I got tired of the lies. It didn't matter what context, what subject. Lies a lie to me, and I just got sick of it. And I won't put up with it. And if you hear frustration or contempt in my voice, then it's coming from there. I won't stand for it. And my mission when I first came out here, long before Flat Earth, my mission is to expose pretender clown frauds. Period. End of story. You don't like me? That's fine. I'm good to go. I have friends. It doesn't matter. It's bottom line. Any issues? That's as concise as I could be with it.
Adam, are you going next?
Yeah, good evening. My name's Adam. I'm a flat earther.
I can help you. You can still be helped, Adam. Continue. Go
Why do I do it? Why do I get beat up in Rome? Get up. Initially, curiosity, stubbornness, yeah. And then through flat Earth, knowing there's a creator, and then you look at the world, don't you? And you go, well, what the fuck can I do? Not a lot I can do. I'm a chemist. I'm a pharmacist. Couldn't do a lot in the last pandemic. Air quotes. Yeah. Couldn't do a lot there. You can only look at where you're stuck in life, and you can stand up when there's a time to stand up. In the little world that it might appear to you to be. So why do I bother? Because of that. Because there's not a lot I can do. Might be able to join a march. Might be able to do this, express an opinion here. I've gathered a lot of wisdom, knowledge, whatever on this route, and smelt a lot of shit. So maybe I can share that. You know, I can smell a bit of shit from a mile off. What's the ultimatum? Why do I bother? Is there a purpose of me being here? Yeah, because if we can at least show people how much they've been lied to, then just like me, it can, whatever denomination, you can realize there's a creator and there's fundamentally a purpose to your life. That seems a noble cause to me and worth investing time and losing money over.
All right, we're not going through every one here, are we? Or are we?
Well,
Yeah.
I can make it fast, boy. If you want.
I highly doubt that.
Come on, that is some claim, isn't it? That is no. Somebody get a clock.
What was the question?
Get a clock on
Yeah.
it.
I make it.
Somebody asked, hold on a second, Brian. Somebody asked what was the question. Why are you out here is the question. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, the honest answer is because I'm compelled to be. There's no other more honest way to say it. That's it. So, thank you.
Wow. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, I'll go next.
Oh, brother.
I'm here because I have no friends. And no, let me stop. No, I'm about truth and righteousness to the best of my ability, and I demand it from others. And not just talking about flat earth, but a lot of authoritative figures and elitists or whatever you want to call them, and mainstream media and social media. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the brainwashing. I'm tired of the arrogant ignoramuses that smile in your face and deceive you. And I'm at war with them. That's it. I'm out to expose them. And it's a necessity for me.
Thanks. Anyone else want to volunteer?
Can I just make a point, not necessarily why I'm here, but can I just finish my point from the Flat Earth Society 2.0?
Please.
Earlier.
Please, go ahead.
I think, and from thinking about it, because I know how stringent you guys are. It's the thing that draws me towards this, and the people who seek truth and the guys like Adam who smell shit, they sort of come together. I think being Flat Earth Society 2.0 would be a compliment. It means that you would be the center, like the authority in some respects. The Flat Earth Society probably didn't know that everyone was going to point the finger and the fun at them. And their science didn't hold up because they hadn't really thought it through, like I think you guys have done. And that's a tricky position to be in, because then it kind of would, from my point of view, I would point to you guys as the center of the FE world, and that would be a lot of responsibility. And I'm sure you guys have thought about that. So I just want to say, to say that you might be Flat Earth Society 2.0 is no bad thing. I think that it just means that you guys could be the authority that became the center, that stood up and took the same amount of flack that the Flat Earth Society have done and always will do.
This is not some apostolic line of authority. Yeah, it doesn't require anybody to be part of any club. Yeah, if you can cite and prove something through the scientific method, through empiricism, yeah, to validate what you're talking about, then away you go. There is no club. Nobody here wants a club. It's very flattering to hear those sorts of things. That's the antithesis of what's required. There's been lots of clubs, hasn't there? Yeah, we're here to be called wrong. Show me one bag of ether, and I'm happy. Yeah, and we'll move forwards. We don't have any opposition, any claim to anything. Yeah, we're very different amongst the Flat Earth debate team on even our theological views. It's not why we're unified. Yeah, we're unified because we've been lied to. Yeah, once we've got that settled to the 99%, we can argue the nuance. Yeah, but let's use the tools we've got that got us here. Let's not just get rid of them.
Here, here. Anyone else? Speak now or hold your peace. Not forever.
Yeah, we don't have time for all that, QE. So I'll just say, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust they shall heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and they shall be turned into fables. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make proof fully of thy ministry. Baruk Hashem Adonai Elohim. There's levels to this, guys, and we're coming for you because there's only one truth, and his name is Jesus Christ.
Very well said. I heard you say I heard
Amen.
I heard you say long suffering, and I immediately felt guilty. So thanks for that.
Baruk Hashem, thank you.
Adam, take us home, sir.
Hang on. We have one more.
Oh, we have one more? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. The reason I'm here is because I'm sick and tired of living in the Matrix.
Fair enough.
Well, nobody promises you exit from that. Yeah. Anyone does, they're a liar, aren't they? Yeah. Nobody Nobody stood up and said, I'm the new Morpheus, or alluded to anything.
None of us are getting out of here alive. Sorry, Adam. Sorry.
I'm not out here alive. Nobody's professing to say this is the route out. I think you have, and I, outside of, I respect your guys saying that Jesus Christ and Christianity is the way out. That's a separate issue. But the argument we're in here is nobody's professing any worldview in here. Yeah. That's not the purpose of this. And the fundamental, and maybe this is the way out, QE, yeah? Why were we here tonight? What's all this kerfuffle, shenanigans that's going off right now? What's it all about? What's the ultimate reason that people are bothering to engage? Why there's been so many viewers tonight on here and on Nathan's shows? Because it's important whether science does prove things or not. Yeah, we spent a long time realizing what pseudoscience was, and now we're being challenged again. It's up to you guys. Nobody's here, some arbiter for you. It's up to you guys. As QE said, what are you going to do, Earth?
They're going to take a beating. What are you talking about? You think the truth at the end of the ages is going to be a group called Flat Earthers? It's not. So they're going to get their ass beat too, and they're going to wake up to the real truth eventually.
not what I was alluding to. Yeah, end times or where we're at. Yeah, but
Well, I know you weren't. Someone's going to eventually. Yeah.
I'm not denying that. It all feels good, baby. Yeah.
I'm back. What I miss?
Adam, was that your taking us home and I missed it?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I didn't.
And I think this could be the round out. Hence why I prefaced it with that. You know, it was the clue.
I'm going to push you off the edge.
What I missed.
You're roboting Neil and we're about to close out. Adam, short little close out.
Again, I want to think of something new now. I'll be a bit more philosophical then. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have alluded to it. So, how do you get on this path? What's the purpose of this path? Yeah. Did you get on it to find a new thing that was unfounded, having found a method to get off the path that you realised was false, using a methodology, realising how you've been mugged off? What are you here for? If you're here for any kind of spiritual guidance, mental, yeah? Nobody's offering that. Nobody's offering some superior opinion. The best you're offering is honest, genuine critique. That's all you'll get. Nobody here claims to know everything. That'll do for me, Cocker.
It claims it's the exchange of virtual photons that don't actually exist and are never the input or output of any experiment and is just a mathematical equation. They had to make up a new fairy tale called virtual photons. So I find it baffling that now we're in 2023 and we've shown there's an ether. We can look in a vacuum chamber and there's an ether. There's a Casimir effect, attractive and repulsive.
You know what I find truly baffling, absolutely stupefying, is that out of one side of your face, you poo-poo virtual photons, and yet out the other side of your face, you appeal to the Casimir effect as your proof for your fuckwit ether. All the while, the shining poster children for the Casimir effect are
virtual photons. Virtual photons. Virtual photons. Virtual photons.
You are so dumb. Damn.
Ryan, listen to this part right here. It's going to destroy your whole argument. Listen to this one sentence. You can't even claim density at all without acknowledging electrostatics because all matter is held together by electrostatics. All molecular and intermolecular attractive forces are electrostatic in nature. That's right.
The molecular model, you disagree with that, the atomic model.
Yeah, I disagree with the atomic model. Absolutely.
Basically, if you have a vacuum chamber, which it does still have some molecules in it, right?
All molecular and intermolecular attractive forces are electrostatic in nature. That's right.
The molecular model, you disagree with that, the atomic model.
Yeah, I disagree with the atomic model. Absolutely. All molecular and intermolecular attractive forces are electrostatic in nature. That's right.
Shit's at 60. Listen to this part right here. It's going to destroy your whole Dunning-Kruger doublespeak. You can't even claim electrostatics at all without acknowledging the existence of
atoms.
Because intra and intermolecular forces are created by molecules, and molecules are made up of
atoms.
You dumbass cracker.